Howdy folks, welcome to episode 6. We're going to get moving here and then I'll start talking. So we did an episode 5.5, and in episode 5.5 what we did was we put together all of this. We took the log cars down to this sawmill, and so before I did that I filled them up down on this end. So we got some logs, we went down here, we dropped off logs at the sawmill. Sawmill now has 48 lumber, 48 beams. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this train down to the sawmill. Let me make sure that we have all of our switches set up. Looks like they're all set up. We're going to take this down to the sawmill. We're going to fill this up with beams and lumber, and then we're going to take that lumber and beams to the coal mine. Or not the coal mine. I always say the coal mine instead of the iron mine. But yeah, the iron mine. We're going to head on down to the iron mine, which is going to be this whole adventure. So that's going to take us I'm sure that'll take us our complete episode to get all that done. So we'll head down to here, double check and make sure these switches are right. Okay, and then so we left these on this little siding here so that we can get back inside between them when we need to, so that we can do, and as you see, we're going to do the same kind of thing where I'm sure we're not going to be able to bring 4 of those all the way up to the... Are those things wobbling that much between the tracks? They're wandering that much? But yeah, I'm sure we're not going to be able to bring all 4 of these cars up the steepest parts, like the 6% and stuff, and we're probably going to have to disconnect and reconnect at several points, because it's not just all uphill, it's like downhill, then uphill, then downhill. And so we'll see what we can do as far as like separating and reconnecting and all that stuff. So, and how much are the locomotives? How much are the cheapest locomotives? I mean, we could buy a second Betsy, worst case. That's 1900. We might actually do that, because these are like twice as much, right? Montezuma 28. Yeah, probably. Okay. Yeah, we might just buy a second Betsy and put 2 porters on the same. It just seems weird putting 2 porters on the same train, you know? All right, these are going the right way. Yeah, they are. Okay. Just want to make sure we weren't going to ram into those. Okay, we'll get a little bit of regulator going here. But yeah, we'll get these loaded up and then see what we can do. We might even turn around here. Yeah, I think we'll turn around so we can go head first. So, because we have a Y over there, we might as well use it. Alright, let's see how we do on this corner. Oh, you know what? I do need to definitely not go too fast on this. Need to be very careful about how far we go down this thing. Alright. See if we can get these up to the loading bays. We'll do this end first, because I'd rather be heavy coming back the other way and not be heavy trying to come down the end of this so much. And it looks like that's about where we want to stop. A couple more inches. There we go. Okay, so let's see how that looks. And we've got those. I mean, we can put another piece of track on there if we need to. I think that's going to go on the back. Nope. Okay, cool. All right, and then we're going to go like this, and we're going to come back. Let's see. Glad we're not on a slope there or anything. Is that one? That one's pretty close, isn't it? I think so. All right. It's just such a weird angle. You get that fisheye effect and stuff. And it looks like it's right here, but it's actually right there, and, you know, that kind of thing. So we've got... Yep, okay, so we've got beams and lumber. I'm going to get these loaded up, and I will be back in just a second. All right, we're back. We took out our 4 beams onto here and our 10 lumber onto there. So we should have 36 here. Yep. Okay. Cool. And we're going to head back to the Y. All right. Sorry, I've been listening to 70s music, so that has a different meaning. All right. All right. Yeah, how much money do we have again? 10. Okay. Yeah, as soon as we have money to do this, we're definitely going to buy, I think we'll just buy another Betsy so that we can pull bigger, longer trains. And we'll just hook the two Betsy's together all the time. Okay, so we need to go like this, and we're going to come down all the way down here. Yep, and then we'll hit the Y there. There it goes. And then we're going to come down this way. That one is good. That one's good. And I think that's the only other switch we even have to worry about. Okay. I don't think we even have any other switches. We just have this little one down here, which we're going the other way. And then we don't even have anything down here. Okay. We can probably put a little switch yard down there too, but yeah. We'll do this so that we can go forward. But yeah, we might put a little, either a Y or a loop or something like that at the end of by the coal mine. Or the, see, I keep saying it, coal mine. You got to drink every time I say coal mine instead of iron mine. All right. We'll get this turned around. Perfect. All right. And then get that flipped. All right. Okay, cool. So this is going to be interesting to see. I'm probably going to let me bring up the, if I can. Ah. It's not going to let me do that. We'll just open the controls on this one and then move to Betsy. Okay. I just want to see what our speed is, so we'll get this out of the way. But yeah, I just want to make sure that we're not over speeding on any of this stuff, because there's tons and tons of elevation change, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, we want to make sure we're not doing anything insane. The other cars are supposed to have a max speed of 22, so they should, for the most part, be okay. But we'll see what happens here with Betsy. I mean, that's the other nice thing about Betsy is when we're not using the bigger engines that let you go over speed, right? Okay. But yeah, we gotta watch for all this stuff down here. 15.7. We're gonna start hitting a downhill here soon. This is gonna be a downhill here. See? Alright. Start hitting the brakes. And then we're going to put brakes on this. And this. And then we're going to take off the brakes on Betsy. There we go. I didn't need that much brake, did I? Alright. We'll do that. We'll use Betsy's brakes to help. There we go. We'll see what we can do on this. That's not too bad. And I think we're fairly level on much of this. I think this is actually a 6%, isn't it? This bridge right here? Isn't this bridge part of the heavy stuff? I think it is. 10.2. Okay. 8.3. Okay. We're going at some speed. See if we can get this to speed up a little bit. There we go. All right. Let's see how that's going to do for us. 14. Now I think we're going to go back uphill again. So we just need to... Come on, Betsy. Yep. Oops, wrong way. Alright. We have to push her up this hill. Yeah, because see, we go down that hill, then we come back up this, and then we're really going to have to go up that hill, up this bridge. That's where our 6% is, I think. So... we might have to split this up to get up this next hill past the bridge. I don't know, we'll see. $16.8. Huh. Are we going downhill a little bit or something? It doesn't look like we're going downhill. Is it actually letting us go faster on a slight uphill than it does on level ground? 12, 11, 10. Yeah, we may or may not make it up this hill. It's not sounding good. It's definitely not sounding good. Alright. Yeah, we're not going to make it. Okay, so we'll hit the brakes on these two. We're going to go like this, and we're going to disconnect that. We'll see if we can make it up the hill here. Can we get anywhere? Uh-oh, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? That's going to be a problem. Let's see. Oh, I have the wrong ones, that's why. Okay. Then why are these not... That's interesting. Brakes. And turn off the brakes. And... Oh. Are those... Yeah, those are going downhill. This has them backwards then. Alright. Doesn't it? Okay. Yeah, this has them backwards. Well, we're not going to be able to... I guess we're going to have to go back to the bridge where we can get a little bit of running start, aren't we? Okay. Let me double check. Let's get out here. I'm not sure why my player is doing this weird underground thing. Let's see. That brake is... See, this brake is at 100%. That brake needs to be at 0%. This brake needs to be at 0%. These two need to be at 100%. There. See, that one's at 100%. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Brakes. Regulator. There we go. Okay, let's see if Betsy can push up the hill. There we go. She's moving. Nope. That's a no. All right. All right, let's hook this back up then so that we don't lose control of it. And then we're going to jump back into Betsy here. And let's take off these brakes. There we go. And we'll leave the regulator off of Betsy. And we'll let this roll back down the hill. I think we're going to have to go to the back of the bridge. Yeah, we're just going to have to stop there. So we'll get it moving. This is why this was going to be a whole episode. Just get into the see, drink. Get into the iron mine. All right. I like how there's trees like right in the middle of the... Oh, no, there is no river. The river just disappears. All right. Let's let this roll a little bit so we can get a nice rolling start here. There we go. All right. And then what we want to do is we want to hook these. Okay, let's get... I'm not sure why it does that. Let's get these, the brakes put on these. It's looking through my feet. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to disconnect that. We're going to jump back in Betsy. we're going to go forward. See what kind of speed we can get moving here. We've got almost 16. Yeah, I think we're good. I think 2 cars is good. I'm almost tempted to just leave these at the top of the hill, drop them at the top of the hill, and let them coast down as far as they can get, right? While we bring the other ones up the hill. But yeah, it's, like I said, it'd be nice if you could have a whatchamacallit, a consistent slope. If you have a straight slope that doesn't change angles, percentages, then, you know, or grade or whatever that doesn't change angles, then you could just set the brakes at whatever the amount they need to be, and then the cars just ride their way down the hill until they hit flat ground. There we go. Getting over the crest there. And I think that's as far as we need to go. Okay, so we're going to hit the brakes here. It's interesting that it's only showing those two. Oh, that's... No? That's weird. Okay. Yeah, it's messed up in some way. Okay. Not sure why Betsy's brakes are so bad. All right, we need to get out. We need to put the brakes on these two. And this one. All right, and then we're going to disconnect Betsy. There we go. All right, now we should be able to come back. There we go. It almost looked like those were rolling the other way. You know that old illusion, right? Okay. So those are the other two. I think that's what's going on there. We just need to close that. We'll let Betsy roll however much she needs to. Why is it not? Oh, it's because I closed that, not this. Alright, she's gonna do okay. And yep, okay, good. We do have the pin on it. We can start braking in a second here. There we go. Nope, and then it broke. It did too much. All right, let's get our pin here. There it is. Did I bounce off? I bounced off. I didn't get it. There. Okay, so we're gonna take off the brakes. We're gonna hit this. Nope, not that. Not that. We'll close that up. Let's go like this. Open controls. There we go. All right. So we'll get Betsy going here. And forward. Get this down there a little bit. There we go. Okay. Get that cleaned up. And then Betsy still has the hook on the front. Okay, cool. Because the trick is I don't want to slow down too much to be hooking these up. So, yeah. You know what? We need to put some fuel in here. Alright, cool. Yeah, I don't want to slow down too much to get Betsy hooked up to this, because then we're going to have problems trying to get up the hill again. but I don't think we have much choice. Okay, so we can get up here. And all right, so let's go like this. Whoops, there we go. All right, so we need to go forward, and we need to get all of our brakes set. There we go. And is Betsy really not going to be able to make it up this? Really? Do we still have to? We still have to give her more. Let's double check. Let's double check our brakes here this way, and make sure that we don't have any brakes on, in case we did the wrong ones or something, because it did that last time. That's at 0. These are in the front, aren't they? Yeah, that's at 0. They're all at 0. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to unhook this one again. Then we have to put the brakes on, and we're gonna have to unhook. That's too bad. It's not gonna roll away, right? Nope. Okay. I guess we just have to get Betsy a little bit farther down the track. Oh yeah, I suppose that is a sharp. Yeah. It didn't look. It looked like we were back on level ground. So that's totally 100% my fault. I meant to do that. Yeah, it looked like we were on level ground, but no, it's, you can see it from this end. Yeah. All right. So we'll get up over, I think this bridge should be a good spot. And that should get us to where we need to be. Alright, let's see if we can... We're just going to wait until we get some coasting here, right? What's our speed? Alright, we're on level ground here, or close enough to it, because Betsy is not doing anything. Alright, so we're going to go up to here. We're going to put the brakes on this one. And we're going to disconnect. And then we'll come back. Come back and get our other ones. We definitely need a second porter for all this stuff. This is going to be such a pain just to get the tiny little things. Because we're not going to be able to get any number of those hoppers. Those hoppers are so heavy. It's going to be so hard to get those hoppers up the hill. So we'll definitely need... So we're going to need enough money to not only to buy another porter, but to buy hoppers. And you really don't make much money at all on those. There we go. We don't want to hit it too hard, because then we're going to make it roll down the hill. So there we go. There it is. All right. So let's go like this. And we need to go like this. Take the brakes off. There we go. You can do it. All right, we're going to put the brake on this one. We're going to go back to Betsy. We're going to turn off. Oh, that's why. Okay. Let's try that. That's why. All right, I was going to say we could back up and take the slack out and get a running start that way, but we don't need to do that yet. Okay. It's a nice little trick that you do. You put the brakes on the very bottom, the downhill most car, and you compact all the cars together, so that way when you take off again with the engine at the front, then you're pulling one car and getting momentum going, and then pulling the next car, so that your slack only comes in a little bit at a time. All right. And that should be fine for that. We're going to need to take off the brakes on this one. And then we'll hook this on. There we go. Perfect. All right. Can we get in there? All right. Whoops. Let's see what we've got. Make sure we don't have any brakes on. 0. All right, we're going to take this. We're going to redo this control. Open controls. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's showing those two like that. It's weird. And we're only going 9.5. Are we going to hit another hill? I mean, we're going to have to take 2 cars at a time the whole way, or what? I mean, we might end up at that point. Let's check. We're going to double check and make sure we don't have any brakes on. 0%. 0%. Because I don't trust that interface anymore. 0%. With some of the stuff it was telling me. Okay. Nope, they're all at 0%. Because it's giving me the weird... it's giving me the weird numbers there. Okay, so we're about to start our big hill here, too. Alright, let's see what we've got. 11. I think we got a little bit of a downhill here, but not too much. And then we're pretty much just going to go up that big hill. So we'll probably leave our cars on this bridge here. Leave our rearward cars on the bridge. Yeah, there's a little bit of a dip right there, but it's not too much. And yeah, we're gonna need to stop these. Okay, so let's go like this. We're gonna hit, whoops. We're gonna hit that brake, and we're gonna disconnect it, if we can. There we go. How did I disconnect that? I clicked this one. How did I disconnect? Oh, did I never reconnect it because we were going uphill? Okay. No. Come on. You can do it. Alright, and that one does have a brake on it, so it'll stop. It'll stop, and we can pick it up after we get these up the hill. So we're going to get these. We're really screwed if we can't get 2 of them up the hill, right? If we can't get 2 of them up the hill, we're going to have to put a siding over there and take 1 at a time. Which is going to be really painful. Alright. That's that one. Open controls. We've got no brakes, and Betsy. Okay. Let's see what our speed is going up this. I don't know if she's going to make it. We need to at least be able to get past this curve, though. Or that switch. There we go. Is that level right there? I guess it's level. Huh. All these slopes are so deceptive. Yeah, we'll see if we can. If we can't get this up there, we're going to have to put a siding on that switch, and we're going to have to bring 1 car at a time. That's going to be really tough. Well, especially since I don't have... I can't even get Betsy behind those. Well, I suppose I can. Nope, I'd have to have another switch on there, too. I'd have to make a whole bunch of stuff to get that to happen. Here's the biggest bridge we have. I don't think that's too bad. For those of you who didn't watch the video where we built this, I think it's still fairly decent. If we curved in here, it was just too sharp of a curve to try to do that. So that's why I made it more bridgy. That's a word, right? It's a perfectly cromulent adjective. It's a very bridgy. It's a bridgy bridge. Yeah, we have to make... I don't think you get too much for these either. I like how the wood's sticking through the stakes here. Nice. No, I don't think you get too much for unloading these. You only get like 120 per car or something like that. So, I mean, we're going to have to do some serious amount of unloading stuff. in order to be able to just buy another Betsy, let alone more iron cars or anything. So yeah, that's going to be a challenge. I might just cheat in some money or something, because I'm not going to grind on a game that whose whole purpose is to, you know, kick back and relax, right? I don't want to start playing to the point where it's like so repetitive that I don't even want to do it. So kind of defeats the purpose of playing games, doesn't it? All right. Let's go like this. And that should be good enough to unload. All right, so we have, let's check out our money. We can bring 50 lumber. Okay. See how much we get for that. We have 1010. And so 72 per. It's not even a couple hundred per car. It's 72 per car, and I think it's the same for the other ones too. All right. Are we going to move? Is it? Are we? Oh, I think we're actually on level ground here. I think I made sure it was level ground. Okay. There we go. And then we'll have to go back and get the other two. How much do these weigh? 89.28. Okay. Make sure we're getting the money for it, right? All right, 12. Yeah. Okay, cool. And let's bring these up a little bit. Bring these forward. And then we can, once we bring these forward, we can just park them right there. That's fine. Let's go like this. I just didn't want them so close that we accidentally ram into them or anything. Okay, we're going to disconnect this. And reverser. All right. And I think that one lets you bring 30. I think that's what it is. It's 50 and 30. All right. Let's see what amount of brakes we have here. Can we get to... Nope. Wish me luck, right? Trying to click that one pixel that's Betsy and not me. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Okay. Brake at 30%. Seems to be doing okay. Yep. That seems to be a good amount for that. And I think this part of the hill is fairly consistent. We could probably go to 35 or something like that, but let's see. I don't want to get going too fast. There we go. 31 again. Yeah, I wish I could see the numbers there. Get going a little bit faster here. I mean, it's just Betsy. If we go flying off the tracks, then we can just re-rail it, right? You can take a little bit more risk with one car. You don't have to spend all the time, you know, hooking everything back together and stuff. So, all right. We'll slow down for this curve. There we go. All right, so we still have the hook on the back. Yep. All right. And we're on a little bit of a hill here. So we should be okay to basically just take off the brakes here in a second. All right, let's go like this. And okay, so let's refuel here too. 48, 68, one more, 88. Okay. All right, and then we'll take our brakes off here. There we go. And we should be able to There we go. All right. This is actually a little bit shorter of a track than I was thinking. It just looked on the map like it was going to take a lot longer to get across that map. But no, that's pretty cool. And then getting from the iron to the smelter is going to be fun too. I think that'll be a fun trip. Because we get just enough of the downhill to be interesting. We're going to have to make a bridge across that chasm. So that'll be fun. We can take the bridge across there and then get the smelter. So in order to do that, we're still going to have to get iron hoppers. We're going to have to get the hopper cars. So that's going to be a challenge. Because I think the hoppers are actually pretty expensive. Let's see. How much do the hoppers cost? Whoops. Hopper cars are tier 4. I don't know. They cost $850. Yeah. I mean, that's expensive. So we're going to have to get another engine and then do probably a couple more runs up this or whatever. We'll probably just do some bonus episodes, or maybe, like I said, maybe we'll just cheat in some money or whatever. I don't want to do every run 50 times. If we were doing this like a multiplayer server or whatever and everybody just wants to play around and stuff, that would be great. But if it's just me and I have to do 50 runs to buy another car, yeah, that's not cool. Too repetitive. We want to keep making progress on the series, especially. Alright. There we go. Alright, we're on level ground now. There we go. Okay. See what we've got here. 0.30. Let's get our money out here. Take out our wallet and see what we got here. We should get another 72. Okay. And then is this one gonna? I don't think it's gonna land on there, so we're gonna go forward. I don't want to have to fix it in the. I don't want to have to fix it in the save. So we'll just come forward a little bit. Because normally you can drop them on those stairs, but I don't know if the snow would keep it from colliding. I don't know where the collision box is on that. So, all right. There we go. All right, and so it took 3 beams and 6 lumber. Yeah, so it is doing 2 to 1. And that's going to give us 60 coal. Okay. That's going to give us only 60 coal. One whole run up here is only going to give us 60 coal. We're definitely going to have to get a bigger train and stuff. So we'll get this hooked up, and I'm going to bring this. Huh? We are on a downhill a little bit, aren't we? All right, but yeah, I'm going to get this hooked up, and we will. I don't want to hit that going too fast. And then we'll bring this back down the hill, so that we at least have Betsy at the bottom of the hill. Because this isn't going to do us any good up here. Let's get down here. There we go. Alright, cool. So yeah, I'm going to bring Betsy back down the hill. We will call this an episode. That's going to be it for episode 6. Join me in episode 7, and what we'll do is... oh, I still got some brakes on somebody. But yeah, in episode 7, we're going to probably build a route to the smelter and see what we can do about maybe getting some more of this stuff stocked up first. We'll probably do a bonus episode to stock this up, and then we'll go back and we'll go back and do the smelter. So yeah, anyway, that's gonna be it for episode 6. Join me in episode 7, and we'll see you then. Later.